Hello friends, today I am going to discuss about air pollution, its causes, its impacts on human life, why it is called a silent killer, or you may say silent killer or silent pandemic. Air is essential for life itself. Without it, we could survive only few minutes. It constitutes immediate physical environment of living organisms. The atmosphere is layered into four distinct which are troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, and thermospheres. Normal components of our atmospheres: nitrogen 78.1%, oxygen 20.9%, carbon dioxide 0.03%, everything else 0.07%, noble gas, krypton, xenon, argon, helium, methane, sulfur dioxide gas. It constitutes 0.07%. What is air pollution? Air pollution consists of gases, liquids, or solid presence in the atmosphere in high enough level to harm humans, other organisms, or materials. Look at the pictures. May be defined as the atmospheric condition in which certain substances are present in such concentration that they can produce undesirable effects on man and his environments. If there is high concentrations of undesirable gases, which is imbalance the normal components of our atmosphere, that is called air pollutions. So any visible or invisible particle or gas found in the air that not part of the original normal compositions is called air pollutions. What is air pollutions? Air pollutants may be either emitted into the atmosphere or formed within atmosphere itself. Primary air pollutants sources such as factory chimney or exhaust pipes. Secondary air pollutions, ozones, etc. Sources of primary air pollutants: transportation 57% responsible, fuel combustion exceed in vehicles 21%, industrial process 12%, miscellaneous 10%. So, uh, basing on this pie chart that's shown you, transportation is responsible 57% because in the road there is high increase of vehicles, two-wheelers, four-wheelers, and lorry. The main sources of air pollutants are automobiles. Motor vehicles are a major source of air pollutant throughout the urban areas. They emit hydrocarbons, carbon monoxide, lead, nitrogen oxides, and particulate matter, what is known as PM. In strong sunlight, certain of these hydrocarbons and oxides of the nitrogen may be converted in the atmosphere into photochemical pollutants of the oxidizing natures. The main source of air pollutants are, in addition, the diesel engines, when misused or badly adjusted, are capable of emitting black smoke and malodorous fumes. Industries. The second one most causes of air pollution is industries. Combustions of the fuel to generate heat and power produces smoke, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxides, and fly ash. Petrochemical industries generate hydrogen fluoride, hydrochloric acids, and organic halides. And many industries discharge carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, ozone, hydrogen sulfide, and sulfur dioxide. Industries discharge their waste from higher chimney at high temperatures and high speed. These are some uh, causes of industrial pollutions which leads to air pollutions. Then the main sources of air pollutants are domestic sources. Domestic combustions of coal, wood, oil is a major source of smoke, dust, sulfur dioxide, and nitrogen oxides. Tobacco smoke, the most direct and important source of air pollutant affecting the health of many people. Even those who do not smoke may inhale the smoke produced by others. That is called passive smoking. So miscellaneous causes also responsible for air pollution. This comprise burning refuse, incinerators, pesticide spraying, natural sources, that is wind, borne, dust, fungi, molds, bacteria, and nuclear energy programs. All these contribute to air pollution. Although the Earth's atmosphere extends to several layers above the surface, it only in the first 30 kilometers that hold the major portion of the atmospheric gases. Man is mostly directly concerned with only the 8 to 10 kilometers of the atmospheres. The level of the atmospheric pollution at any one time depends upon uh, meteorological factors, that is topography, air movement, and climate. Winds help in the dispersals and dilutions of the pollutants. If topography is dominated by mountains or tall buildings, the winds become weak and calm, and pollutants tend to concentrate in the breathing zones. The vertical diffusions of the pollutants depends upon the temperatures gradients. When there is rapid cooling of lower layers of air, temperature inversions, there is little vertical motions, and the pollutants are and waters remains trapped at the lower levels, and the result is smoke. The temperatures inversion, which is more frequent in the winter months than in spring or summer, is a threat to the human health. The five major pollutants: carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, particulate matter (PM), ground level ozone. These are the very important major pollutants in air pollution. Carbon monoxide, it is colorless, odorless gas, a product of incomplete combustions of the carbon containing materials such as in the automobiles, industrial process, heating facilities, and the incinerators. Some waste streets, natural, non-biological, and biological sources have also been identified. Concentrations in urban area depend on weather and traffic density. Effect of the carbon monoxide pollution on the health: it causes harmful effect by reducing oxygen delivery to the body organ. In extremely high level, it can cause death. Carbon monoxide affinity for Hb is 240 to 270 times greater than oxygen, and the fatal Hb has higher affinity or carbon monoxide, so it competes with oxygen to bind irreversibly with hemoglobin. By this exposure, it reduces the oxygen carrying capacity of the blood to the heart, brain, and other organs, deprive body of O2, causing headache, fatigue, MI, and impaired visions. Sulfur dioxide. It is one of the several forms in which sulfur exists in air. The other include H2S, H2SO4, and sulfate salts. Sulfur dioxide results from the combustion of the sulfur containing fossil fuels, and when coal and fuel are burnt. Domestic fires can also produce emissions containing sulfur dioxide. Acid aerosol, sulfuric acid. H2SO4 is a strong acid that is formed from reactions of the sulfur dioxide gas, that is SO3, with water. Nitrogen dioxide is produced by combustion. Nitrogen dioxide which has a greater health effect, that is secondary pollutant created by the oxidations of the NO under conditions of the sunlight, or may also be formed directly by higher temperatures. Combustion in power plants or indoors from gas stoves. These are reddish browns and gas present in car exhaust and power plants. Level of exposure to nitrogen oxide that should not be exceeded, that is WHO guideline levels, are respectively 400 micrometers and 0.21 parts per million ppm, that is 0.21 per million for 1 hour, that is 150, 0.0 ppm for 24 hour, WHO 887. Particulate matters represents complex mixtures of organic and inorganic substances. Mass and composition tend to divide into two principal groups: coarse particles larger than 2.5 micrometers in a aerodynamic diameter, and fine particulates smaller than 2.5 micrometers in aerodynamic diameter. The smaller particle contain the secondary form aerosols, combustion particles, and compressed organic metals, vapors. The large particulate usually contain earth's crustal material and fugitive dust. Ground level, this is the form when the pollutants such as nitrogen oxide, volatile organic composition, VOCs react in sunlight. High level can cause breathing problems, reduce lung functions, and trigger asthma symptoms. Ground level ozone can also seriously damage crops and vegetation. So the WHO guidelines are 150 to 200 micrometers, that is 0.070 to 0.1 ppm per 1 hour. That is expected as per WHO 1817 article. And these five together form smoke, and smoke is made of mixtures of these pollutants in the atmosphere. Combination of the word smoke and fog. There are two types of reducing smoke, characterized by the sulfur dioxide and particulates, and the photochemical smoke characterized by ozones and the other oxidation. First smoke related that in London in 1873, death of 100 people, limits visibility, decrease ultraviolet radiations, yellow black colors, city causes respiratory problem and chronic related death. Thank you. Carbon monoxide gas also responsible for air pollution, volatile organic compounds, methane, non-methane, and polynuclear aromatic hydrocarbons, polynuclear aromatic hydrocarbons, pH, toxic metal, leads, cadmiums, copper. These metals are produced from different factories and can have immediate health effects and long-term effect on human health. Chlorofluorocarbons, CFC, peroxyacetyl nitrate, PFN. Monitoring of the air pollutions. Monitoring of air pollution, the best indicator of air pollution are the sulfur dioxide, smoke, and the suspended particulates. And grit and dust measurement, dashboard is coefficient of the hatch, AQI, air quality index, that is the Meteorological Department of India publishing every day, indicates whether pollutant level in air may cause health concerns or not. Ranges from 0 at least concern to 500 greater concerns. And the types of air pollution, indoor air pollution, outdoor air pollutions. These are the some of the indoor air pollutions. And indoor air pollution is one of the most critical global environment problem, probably expose more people worldwide to impact of air pollutions, and rural people in developing countries may receive as much as 2/3 of global exposure to particulates. And indoor air pollutions, ventilated dwellings, indoor smoke can also be 100 times higher than acceptable levels for small particles. Pollutants sources, respirable particle, tobacco, smoke stoves, aerosol, carbon monoxide, combustion equipment, stove, gas stove, nitrogen dioxide, cigarettes, carbon dioxide, combustion, respiratory fluoride. Pollutants. Major air pollutant and their effect: ozone, O3, particulate matter, air pollution, PM, nitrogen oxide, NOx, sulfur dioxide, SO2. Major air pollutant and their effect: acid rain or acid depositions. Health aspects, social economic aspects, health aspects. Control of the air pollutions. WHO has recommended the following procedure for the prevention and the control of the air pollutions. Approaches to follow: eliminate or control the process of pollution, improve stove, clean fuel, kerosene gas, venting stove or cooking and heating, regular maintenance of the cooking, heating and cooling systems. Approach to the reduce indoor ventilations, building designs, air cleaning, not air fresheners. Education and advocacy, children, family and community, health prosthetics. Environmental policy making, framework for convention on tobacco control, cleaning indoor air regulations, containment, there is prevention of the escape toxins into the air ambient, replacement, there is replacing a technological process causing air pollutions, new process that does not. Dilation is valid so long as it is within the self-cleaning capacity of the environment. Green belts, control of outdoor legislations, clean air acts, regulation covers and matters, smokeless zones, ozone hole in the ozone layers. Ozone hole, the term ozone holes refer to the annual thinning of the ozone layer observed yearly over the South Pole area. And Montreal's protocols. The Montreal Protocol was one of the first environmental agreements that formally recognized the precautionary principles related to the action taken with the principle have prospective decisions. Thank you.